Welcome to episode 6 of our side hustle journey to 100k. In this week's episode, I am going to show you a really unique side hustle that isn't saturated. How to make thousands from rare plants, like this one on my desk, using some of the £4,000 we have made so far. But before we get into it, let me introduce myself to our new team members. Tired of working hard and still not getting ahead? Maybe you're saving for a house deposit, a new car, or trying to clear some debt. I'm Roux from Income Labs AI, and I'm on a mission to make £100,000, starting from zero. I've explored and tested over 300 side hustles to find out what really works, and I'm going to be sharing everything I have learnt with you on this channel. Every week, I'll share real strategies, real results, and show you exactly how to build your own £100,000 freedom fund from scratch. This is a real journey and you can follow every step, so hit subscribe and let's make £100,000 together. I've been so excited to share this lucrative side hustle with you and start putting that seed money to good use. Now, some of you may be thinking, I can't even keep regular plants alive. How am I going to make money from rare plants? The answer is really simple. You're going to buy an expensive houseplant. Be careful to follow the care instructions, and then take cuttings from it throughout the year to sell. The best part? As your mother plant grows in size, she will become more valuable too. And you get the benefit of having gorgeous plants to brighten up your home. Seems simple, right? It really is, as long as you know which plants to invest in and set a care schedule to keep those plants healthy. Let me talk you through it. You may be asking yourself, how lucrative is this really? Well, as you can see, there are lots of very expensive plants available to buy. Many on this website are more than £500 and sold out. We're going to be staying away from the trees as they take too long to realise your investment. This is an example of a good investment plant, a variegated Monstera. What makes it so desirable and expensive are those white leaves. The key word here is variegated. Variegation is the word used to describe the different colours in the leaves, and it's what takes a plant from being worth £20 to £200 or even £2,000. There are several plants that feature striking colours and patterns, and these are the most sought after. This is a variegated Monstera plant. The price of about £150 is about right for a heavily variegated specimen. In a year, this plant will yield about 4 to 6 cuttings. Each one will sell for £70 to £120 at least, meaning one plant will make you at least £400 a year. Don't forget, you will still own the mother plant, so that initial investment can be recouped if you decide to sell your mother plant at a later date. This next plant is a Alocasia Reginula in black and velvet pink. And as you can see, it's a whopping €450. This is slightly more difficult to propagate than the Monstera we looked at, but the reward is higher. A low estimate on new plants from this gorgeous mother would be £400 worth, but possibly up to £1,000 worth if she's really happy. Because this plant is so rare, just one good new plant can recover your cost. Another great investment plant is the Burle Marx Flame. This gorgeous plant with really unusual leaves is quite hard to find and very expensive. It's not variegated, but still commands very high prices nonetheless. As you can see, this mature plant on eBay is more than £800. That's actually a really good deal for a plant as mature as this. Many vendors will sell much smaller plants for north of £500. And Limited Leaves was selling cuttings at €600, which is not unusual. They currently have an amazing deal on where you can pick these gorgeous plants up for under €100, a great investment. But what would the return be on this beautiful plant? A conservative estimate would be 3 to 4 new plants a year, which often sell at £200 plus, raking in at least £600, but possibly as much as £2,000. As with all the side hustles we discuss here, I will put further information in the video description, including a list of plants for you to research. You can also head to incomelabsai.com and join the waitlist for our in-depth guide to all the income streams we talk about on this channel. Now, you have acquired a few plants. How do you grow new plants to sell? Well, variegated is the first word you needed to know. The second, propagation. Propagation is how you will grow new plants from the cuttings you take. I'm not going to tell you exactly how to do it here because it depends on the type of plant you have, but a quick look on YouTube will show you exactly what you need to know. For most plants, it's a really simple process. Monsteras, for example, just need to be cut in a certain place and then placed in water. Some plants will be slightly more involved, so consider this before you pick which plants you want to invest in. And here's a quick pro tip to maximise your profit. While you don't need any special equipment to grow most of these plants, you might want to consider spending some money when you start to make sales. A grow light, or grow tent, can increase growth exponentially. So if you have the space and your collection of rare plants is starting to bring in a really healthy income, do some research on tents, plants, and watering equipment, which could help you make even more money from this side hustle. This is one of those side hustles that, while lucrative, can be really therapeutic and make your home a much nicer place, just like the big declutter we did in episode 2. This is one of the perfect side hustles to document if you chose to start putting out some content like we discussed in episode 5. Where to sell? You can sell your baby plants or cuttings on eBay, Etsy, or Facebook Marketplace. But if you have many plants that you want to sell, you might want to consider your own website. We're going to cover lots of side hustles that could benefit from your own website, and many that you could sell along with your rare plants. We will cover how to set up a site in a future episode, so make sure you subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed this week's side hustle. It's one that not many people are doing, but can be so lucrative with some time and investment, and a great way to start investing that seed money from our last few episodes. Over the course of a year, you should be able to quite comfortably make £2,000 from this side hustle. Think about what your return on investment is likely to be from each plant you buy. So we're going to add our rare plant income to the £4,000 we already made to give us £6,000. You should now have a dedicated side hustle email address and bank account with a decent chunk of seed money in it. You should also have accounts with all the online marketplaces and a top cashback account. I'm really excited about the progress we are making. I hope you are too. I'll pop some more information in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more side hustles on the way to 100k. And from everyone here at Income Labs AI, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.